Wow, another wonderful day ahead in the life of me, myself and I. SubZeroExtabyte has awoken once more, and I am ready to give my all to the world of Minecraft today. So taking my stuff out, and I am ready to conquer another day. Today me and my noob friend here are going to be finding some bedrock. Ain't that cool, kids? There is no way that you guys are not going to be enjoying this. But of course we need this one really bad right now. Okay, what can I do to fix this? I really cannot do anything, make things now, so okay, this is actually like insanely bad. What can I do now? There is just nothing that I want more in life than all of those little blocks that I love so much. How can the world of Minecraft do this to me? You might ask. Well, we are finding that out today, because I just feel like the bedrock is something that not a lot of people pay any attention to. So I am taking it up on myself to actually make a video about this and stuff, so that you guys can be learning a little bit, just like my friend the noob here who is with me on this expedition. Now, without the bedrock in this world, we would all just be nothing. Basically, we would just be running around on nothing, because there would be no solid base ground. So without all of the bedrock, we would all just be like, well, there is not digging holes anymore. Right now all I can do is dig some puddles, or whatever you even want to call something like that. Can someone please explain to me what is going on here, because I am just out of it right now. That is how we all would sound at that point. So that is not something that would be of interest to me, and I think that this is just something that is not a good deal for any of us right now. Now we are in need of a house, of course, or some basic shelter, so we might just start building that right away. Is that okay with you, or are you just going to stand there looking at me like some stupid butt? Yeah, that is what I thought. Now this is dirt. There in your hands you have a shovel. Or actually you do not, but we are playing survival, so we will have to just make do right now. And that is all that I can ask for. It is really basic, and I am sure that you are able to do this without screwing up. Well, alright, good job, you took out some blocks of dirt, great. Now that is just one thing, but we will be needing a lot more stuff if we want to actually do something here. I mean, look at us. We are going to be uncovering the secrets of the big bedrock secret, you know. So of course this will be a little bit informative, but I will just get that out of the way right now. So of course everyone wants to know right now, what even is bedrock sub? Well, let me explain this to you, kiddos. Bedrock cannot be broken using any tools. It also cannot be moved by pistons or destroyed by explosions that are present in survival gameplay. Bedrock can only be obtained by the creative inventory and commands. Bedrock comprises the bottommost 5 layers of the overworld in a rough pattern, although to the 4th layer is predominantly flat bedrock with only rare gaps, rendering the very bottom 5th layer mostly inaccessible. In the nether, bedrock comprises both the top and bottom 4 layers in a rough pattern. You will get what I am saying when we get to the bedrock layer soon. It is just a pretty far dig. At the top of the nether, bedrock prevents the player from going past layer 127. It can also be found at the sides of the nether in the console edition. Bedrock in the overworld and the nether always generates in the same pattern no matter what seed is used. In the end, individual bedrock blocks make up the natural ender crystal structure, and the bedrock remains after the destruction of the crystal. Bedrock additionally forms as part of end gateway portals, created when the dragon is killed, and as part of the bedrock exit portal, which is generated at the center of the central end island. Now we are not going to be going too deep into all of these things, because we are just in the normal Minecraft world, aka the overworld, so no, we will not be going into the end right now. But still, it is all something that you might just want to know. I mean, it is right. This is not something that we can just ignore, because we will be needing to do a lot of stuff here that gets us to the bottom of this. Quite literally, must I add, because we are actually going to be going rock bottom in this thing, and it is going to be freaking great right now. So get hyped. Now some other things that are worth noting in this bedrock thing is that it has little actual use in this game except for providing stability to the world, of course. Now see this. Bedrock's primary usage is as a solid unbreakable block. It also prevents mob spawns and is the only solid block that beacon beams can shine through. Additionally, when in the end and set on fire, the fire on bedrock will never go out naturally, similarly to netherrack. So it is pretty weird, but you will get used to it once you are dealing with it long enough now. But I am telling you guys that all of this is just going to be perfect. And even though I am not specifically one of the best with mining or actually anything that is too specific in Minecraft, I think that my stairs will hold up against some noobs who know even less about this game than me. Now you might be asking, why am I doing all of this research with a noob? Well, you know, I am just trying to have some company, and since I am rather lonely most of the time, I thought that this was the right moment to incorporate something like this. You know, adding some new stuff to keep everything all fresh right now. Now that being said, I am trying to thread rather lightly around all of these things here with this kid, because I do know that all of this might sound a little harsh to begin with, but I just want you to start thinking back a little bit. Just make a little compilation in your head. Just a quick compilation of all of the times that some noob kid came into my Minecraft world and just messed all of my stuff up. And by that I do not even mean blowing up my house and all of that stuff. There has just been too much damage done to me and my houses throughout the last couple of weeks, and I am just so done with it at this point that I am willing to do anything in my power to keep these little noobs away from my house so that I can live around this place in peace. And if you do not know why I come here, well then let me tell you why I come here in the first place. It is all about getting some peace of mind down here. In the countryside it is just me and the wind and the green grass. There is nothing but peace. But then once every while there will be this little poophead of a noob who thinks that he can just come up to my house and destroy the peace, because that would not be good at all. I mean, I could have been doing a lot of other things today, probably things that would have been more fun for you guys, but I guess that this is fine as well. Though I did not plan for anything of this to happen right now, I am kind of glad that I had my camera on me when I picked this noob up from the airport, and then we decided to just go ahead and go do this bedrock thing, because otherwise I would have been here all alone right now. But right now we are all here. I mean, the noob would still be here, but then I would be all alone with the noob and you would not even have known that I was here and stuff. So you know, I am glad that I always pack my camera to go everywhere basically. But of course now we are here together through the power of the internet and YouTube. So basically social media. But I am not going to get into the details. Let's just get on with this, because there are a lot of things that we still need to do before we actually can get back up. At least that is what I am thinking right now. Who knows, actually, I am just going to be taking these baby steps towards this expedition, because I really do not want anything to be going wrong right now. Until I get somewhere that is rather familiar, and I will just take my stop right there and look for some people who might be able to get me back to the bedrock. Oh wait, never mind, I did not even get lost after all. I mean, sometimes I can be such a stupid person, it is actually quite funny to me. Now of course I do not want to be here for the rest of my life right now, and otherwise I will be hopping through these rainy puddles like some kind of sheep hopping fences, and I will never be able to get back home. And I really do want to get home, because I really cannot not be home. But first of course we will be needing to find everything that we can find about this little bedrock secret, because we are here for that, and that only, so we cannot leave here without it. I mean, that would just be weird, right? I mean, that would be a waste of my day, I think. So it is time for me to go to another world again, which used to excite me, but right now I am not sure what it is doing for me. But it does not feel as magical as it used to. Now we are going in some kind of cave and there is bedrock, so I'm guessing that this day did go as planned for some reason. But at least I can keep moving on through these days. At least that way it kind of feels like I am making some form of progress. But right now my main focus still is to just get back down to my nice bedrock, because it is actually getting kind of chilly right now. So I would not mind to get back to a hot desert where we can be warm. But then again, I will probably start nagging about the weather there as well once we get there. So I think that I am just going to make sure that I can actually keep up with all of these things, otherwise I might be in a bit of a pickle right now and forever. Because once one of these freaking things close, well, at that point I am just kind of done for right now. There is no going around it, and I might just have to go out and do this for the rest of my life. But then again, if you start thinking about it, if you are watching this video right now, then that would mean that I was able to edit it and upload it to the YouTube. So that means that I am alright, right? So if you are watching this right now, then I have probably survived all of this and I am back home just safely chilling there. But maybe if you are watching this, this just means that I have died or something, and someone found my camera and uploaded it for me because they know that they will have to continue the legacy. And even though I would appreciate someone doing that for me, I would not appreciate it if I am going to die here, because I am just way too young for all of that stuff, and I still want to keep on keeping on instead of having to die and all of that, because that just seems like a little bit too much of a hassle to me. But then again, who am I, right? I am just some guy on the internet living from video to video like a hobo in video, and by that I mean this is going to take a while. I might be taking this too far. So what can I actually do around here? I am not sure where that rock even is. Oh, never mind, there it is. But wait, is that thing just sitting in here? Well, that is going to make my job like a gazillion times harder than usual, because I am not about to just dive into that thing. Or am I? Well, who knows what I am going to do, because I am lazy as freak right now. But then again, I would like to get out of here, but I just do not want to end up dying in the process, because that would be kind of weird if you think of it like that. But for me that does not matter, because I will shine on, and I will shine just as bright as that diamond that I was describing a couple of minutes and a couple of weeks ago. Haha, well, this is not going to be fun for long probably, because I am already tired because I have not slept well. And right now I will have to go find all of these freaking rocks, which is kind of driving me crazy right now. Even though it might sound like I am totally fine, well, I am not totally fine, because I am scared that I might never be able to get back out of this place, which would be a bad thing in my position, because I am kind of a busy guy, to be honest. And to me there is no such thing as being a nicer guy than I already am. So you know what? I am just going to hope that I do not end up starving to death, because that might actually turn out to be rather bad, since I am not sure what I would have to do about that. And for the rest of this video, I will probably just be hopping from the one rock to another, just hoping to get somewhere close to bedrock and get back to my bedrock so that I can just go for some new info about this thing. And of course a big bowl cache, which is always just thebomb.com. So yeah, let's not end up starving to death, and let's do end up going further and further through all of these freaking rocks, so that one might just drop me off at my desired place, which would be my room, which I just described. Or not even just my room, like my whole house is kind of a cool place to stay in, to be honest. But the moral of the story, just get your butt home sub. Okay, I just want you guys to ignore that little jump I did there. I did not actually think that I was going to make that, but I am kind of losing hope at this point. Okay, maybe I did think that I was going to make that leap, but as you were able to see, I was not successful, and I will probably be mocked for the rest of my natural-born Minecraft blocky life. And there really is not a darn thing that I can do about it except for getting my butt out of this place right away. And maybe I will take some pictures in the next place, or send a quick postcard to my mom, but that depends on if they actually some kind of postcards to send out to my mom, and I am just guessing right now. But I am pretty sure that I do not have anywhere to send my postcard to, because there is no post office around here, which is not preferable. But of course I will have to take the good with the bad, and at this point the bad is in the lead by like 1,000,000 points, because I still do not have a clue about what I should be doing right now. So you have got that, which is pretty nice. I should probably be going out of this cave, right? I guess that might be a good idea, because otherwise I might end up ruining my new shorts. I mean, it is not that you can actually see them, because I only brought this camera right here, and I did not bring my drone. And the drone is something that I use to get some shots from my back and from my front, so that is kind of weird, I know, right? But I can already see the headlines of the newspapers after I get back home and release this video. But hey, at least we are having a blast. But we are getting close, I feel like it. I mean, come on guys, we are closing in. Yes boys, there it is, we have finally found our way to the bedrock. What a time to be alive, you guys. This is the best thing that has ever happened to me today, as long as this day does not get ruined by someone talking about someone. Where is that noob that I had with me earlier? Oh no.